What's up, gamers? This is NGG here with a happy 2024 video for you guys. I want to talk about New Year's resolutions, right? I never make a real New Year's resolution, so I want to make a gaming New Year's resolution instead. And for my gaming New Year's resolutions, I want to tackle a couple of games in my backlog and then talk about some franchises that I'm trying to finish this year, or maybe leading into next year. We'll see how far I get into some of the franchises, but definitely we're going to talk about this game specific that I want to finish, and then we'll talk about the franchises that I'm trying to whittle down off my backlog, along with all the other games that are coming out, and that's going to be a whole nother video. But this time we're just going to talk about the games we're whittling out of our backlog as my New Year's resolution to complete some of these backlog games for 2024. So the first game I want to complete in 2024 is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Now, this one got nominated for a bunch of awards in the gaming year. A lot of people love Breath of the Wild, me included, and Tears of the Kingdom for some reason just fell by the wayside for me. Like, I was playing Age of Calamity and I didn't want to get the stories confused, so I stopped playing this one and then didn't pick it back up. So many other games caught my interest, and this one just fell by the wayside. But I have picked it back up at the end of the year, and so we're gonna start playing this game and trying to get it off our backlog. So we're working on 10 specific games off our backlog, and this is just the first one off our backlog. So yep, hear very good things about Breath of the Wild. I've already started playing it. I'm already stuck and lost in the sauce, but we'll see how we get unstuck. The next game I want to talk about is Final Fantasy III. Is the next game I'm working on for my Let's Play series. If you guys haven't been watching it, I've been doing every Friday I stream a Final Fantasy game because this is one of the franchises that I'm trying to knock out, because Final Fantasy is it is one of my favorite franchises, but it's because of Final Fantasy VI. But I've never played a lot of the games in the franchise, so I can't tell you, oh yes, I want to be able to say, yes, this is definitively my favorite series, my favorite franchise, but I can't say that if I haven't played all the games. So we are working on a series of beating all these games, and that is every Friday on the channel. So we beat 1 and 2 already last year. We beat Strangers of Paradise, which is a side story of one of these games. So we've already beat 3 Final Fantasy games. So that is the franchise I'm trying to whittle down this year. I don't think I'll finish to 16, doubtful, but that's the franchise I'm trying to whittle down this year. The next game I want to talk about is NG Spirit Hunter. Now, this one isn't too far in my backlog. This one I got recently in October, November. Death Mark 2 is coming out very soon, and I just beat Death Mark 1 last year as my singular visual novel that I played, but I definitely want to read this one before Death Mark 2 comes out. Super interested in Death Mark 2, and this is definitely a side story of it, so I'll probably be reading it before October season, which is not typical for me. I usually like to read my spooky games around spooky season, but because Death Mark, unless it gets pushed back to around October, is coming out in April-ish, I want to get this one done before then. The next game is also going to be in the horror genre, so this one will probably wait till more around spooky season, and that is Resident Evil 4. Now, I beat the other 2 in this pack, and they're reviewed already for this channel, but 4 is the last one of the mainline series that I haven't beat, because I beat 0, 1, 2, and 3 I beat a long time ago, so don't ask me the stories. I'll probably play the remakes, if anything, because I do own them. 4 would be the last one, and this one I beat 5 and 6. I beat Revelations 1 and 2. So this is the last one that's available on the Switch for me to play before I start playing the ones on the PlayStation. And this is another franchise I would like to whittle down. But this one, I have more games beat than in my Final Fantasy franchise. So I definitely have a lot more of the ones on the Resident Evil side beat. And Resident Evil is another franchise I would like to tackle. So I might get 2 Resident Evil games done this year. We'll see. But definitely 4 is the one I'm specifically looking to beat, as that's the one that I have left on the Switch. Everything else are complete games on the Switch for me, and I'm super happy that I hear really good things about that. But I know it was the beginning of like the action genre of Resident Evil, which is not my favorite. I think they bring it back in 7 and 8 to more spooky stuff, so we shall see. And now the next game I want to beat off my backlog is Eiyuden Chronicles Rising. Now Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes is coming out very soon, and I kind of want to play this one before the Eiyuden Chronicles 100-Year Heroes comes out, because this is, I guess, a prequel to that, I believe. So it has characters, or I know this was used to crowdfund the other one, and I know this one is not play like the other RPG, like turn-based RPG. It's a more side-scrolling RPG, if I'm not mistaken, which I wouldn't mind too much. And I hear this one isn't too long to beat. I don't know anything about this. I haven't heard any negative or positive anything, so I'm coming in with a fresh, clean start. The only thing I know is that it was created by the same writers who created Uden, and I know I loved that franchise when I was younger, so I'm hoping for good things. I'm not trying to put too much hope on it, because when I want really good things, then I overhype these games in my head. So that's another one I kind of want to beat for 2024. Now another one that has another game coming out sometime soon is Ys 10 is coming out soon, and I started playing Ys 9, and for some reason I dropped it. I usually don't typically drop my RPGs. I don't know what came out that I dropped this game. And so what's sad is that I'm gonna have to replay this from the beginning in order to kind of remember how to play, because every person that is in this game, their special abilities play a little different, and so I don't remember how their special abilities work. Now, I never recorded any gameplay, so there's nothing for me to watch on how this game plays, which sucks for me, to be fair. But I remember kind of liking this game. I was not liking that I was still in the town, but I hear once you gain all the characters, and then you can get out, once you get out the town, the game opens up more for you. But I was still gaining my characters, and in the process of leaving town, I haven't left the main first town yet, which sucks. But I definitely need to get back to this, because I'm looking forward to Ys 10, and I definitely liked Ys 8, and if I finish this one, and there's not another game coming out this year that I'm excited for, I might try to shoot for Ys Origins. We'll see, but this one definitely is the one that is scheduled on my backlog. Ys Origin is not. The next franchise I want to hit are the Just Dance games. So I'm going back to basics, guys. I'm going back from the beginning in the Just Dance series. Now, I played this a little for New Year's Day. It's not going to be a fitness resolution, guys, even though it would be great, right, if I lost weight playing these games. But I do want to tackle the Just Dance series, right? Because I beat Just Dance 2021 last year, and now the older Just Dances, like I played this one yesterday, don't play exactly the same, right? So there probably won't be a specific way to beat this game other than just to play through every board and make sure I have at least 10,000 points in each board, and I think that'll be beat. So I was playing this yesterday. I'll carefully keep playing it until I get that 10,000 points in each board, and then I will put it down and consider this a beat game. So I don't think I'll be reviewing these Just Dance games, but I might what I might do is give them a score and then put them on a tier list later once I get up to 2022, because I think that's when they all started going digital. And we know, if you know me, we don't do digital here, so we're just gonna rank the ones that are physical and on the cart and do a tier list of this one. So far, this was the first one, and this one definitely has a lot of the older songs, and it plays completely different than the ones that are now, so I can definitely see how the franchise has grown. But we're definitely going, like I said, back to basics with that one. So that's the next series of franchise of game I want to tackle. The next game I want to tackle for you guys, or for me specifically, is Fantasy Life. Now, Fantasy Life is coming out with a part 2, and I remember when I got this game, I played it, right? I was just testing the card out because I bought it used, and oh my god, did I get sucked into the world of Fantasy Life. I was just testing the card, guys, and I got 10 hours in without even trying. Just on testing the card alone, I was just testing how it works, making sure everything worked because it was used, and sucked down that rabbit hole. And I know I can be easily sucked down that rabbit hole again, so I definitely want to play and beat this game. And it is one that I'm so looking forward to before part 2 comes out, because I know they're not gonna remaster this one on the Switch. At least I don't think so. It'd be nice if they remaster this, because I hear it's a really, really good game, and I know I've already gotten sucked in 10 hours, so I know it's a good game. But definitely want to beat the Fantasy Life on the 3DS. And my goal kind of I don't know if you noticed that the last couple are gonna be on older consoles, so kind of want to play some of my backlog games for the new year. And even if it's just one off of my older backlog catalog, my backlog catalog for my older gen is not as big as current gen, as you can see. So I definitely want to tackle this game. The next game I want to tackle, and I can't find my case for it, is Monster Hunter Stories. So this is the first Monster Hunter Stories. I already started playing Monster Hunter Stories 2, but I stopped immediately when I noticed it called back to a lot of the stuff in Monster Hunter Stories. And because I don't remember what was going on, I don't remember what was happening in Monster Hunter Stories, I started going back to play that because I never beat it, and I felt like I was close to the end. I'm not sure anymore if I'm close to the end or not. I'm gonna have to remember how to play, because I definitely was stuck on a boss battle that I thought was at the end boss, but knowing how many hours I put in that game, it's probably just the middle boss that I got stuck on, and I probably need to just upgrade my gear or something like that. We'll see. But definitely I wanna beat that one, and then I can get to Monster Hunter Stories 2 on the Switch. But definitely want to beat this one first before going back to tackle Monster Hunter Stories 2. And the last game I want to tackle on my older consoles is Animal Crossing Wild World. I want to start a save file, and this one is going to be like I play a half an hour every day and then put it down, kind of like Animal Crossing for me is usually I play it for a year and then I'm good off of it, because I know these simulation type games you can play for as long as you want, but usually for me I play a year, see what the year has to offer in Animal Crossing, and then I feel like I'm good because it just recycles what's happening in the new year. So the older game is gonna be harder for me because I'm used to the new modern stuff that they put in the 3D version and the Switch version, which are also beat games for me. I've already beat those two Animal Crossings, but I want to beat this one, and then hopefully in the following year I can spend a year with the City Folk, which is I think a spin-off of this one. So hopefully I'll spend the year with Wild World, and then the following year I'll spend with City Folk. So those are my 10 games that I kind of want to definitely beat this year, and some of the franchises I definitely want to work on this year. Obviously, those are just 10 games. I beat 38 games last year, so hopefully that is not a hard pill. And right now, the beginning of the year doesn't have anything on the Switch that I'm currently looking forward to, and even the games that are coming out on the PlayStation, I haven't played the first games in that genre, so I'm not super excited for them. So right now, these are just the 10 I want to work on, specifically some of the ones that have the spin-off ones that are coming off next, and the new versions of them. So hopefully, and those will be the 10. If I beat these 10 and there's not games coming out this year that I'm super excited for, I'll add another list of 10 more games that I want to complete before 2024 finishes. But that is my list. Those are my gaming resolutions. Do you guys have any New Year's gaming resolutions of like backlog games you want to beat, games you want to try, genres you've never tried before? What is your New Year's gaming resolution? Put it in the comments below. I want to thank you guys all for watching, having a good time with me, liking all the videos, subscribe if you are enjoying the video and you've already reached this point. Happy gaming, guys. Bye.